Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. As you guys already know, I was approved for the vertical sleeve gastrectomy on yesterday, December 1st, and I got a lot of people inboxing me about the process that it took for me to get to this point. First things first, let me say this. If you or someone you know is out there wondering about weight loss surgery or any type of surgery, you definitely want to do your own research. I mean, it's okay to watch the YouTube videos, but everybody's process was a little bit different. So that's why it's important for you to do your own research. Read as many books as you can, ask as many questions as you can, go on the internet, Google it, whatever you need to do your own research, do it. Find out as much as you can about whatever surgery that you're looking to have before you decide to have it. I mean, as I stated again, it's cool to watch the YouTube videos and everything like that because this is a platform where everybody kind of helps everybody. So, in a sense, it's okay to watch YouTube videos, but a lot of the videos that I noticed when I was watching a lot of the weight loss surgery videos, a lot of people glorify only one or two things about the surgery. And a lot of people don't give you the full overview of everything that you go through. I mean, some people glorify, hey, this is the pain and it hurts so bad and everything like that. A lot of people focus on the fitness side of it, but it's so many different aspects to having this surgery. Until if you're not ready to make a life-changing decision, I would not recommend it at all. If you are not willing to do what's necessary to keep yourself healthy, then I would not recommend the surgery. But if you are willing to put forth the effort to lose the weight, you have to know that the surgery is only a tool. It's not everything that you have to do. In the first year, you'll probably lose a whole lot of weight. And then after that year, you may not, you may hit a plateau here and there. And you may not lose as much weight. But you have to know how to deal with yourself after you have the surgery. Because a lot of people lose weight very, very fast. And then some people lose it really, really slow. So it's just depending on your body and how it wants to shed the pounds. Now, I am going to answer the questions as far as what led me up to the surgery and all the steps that I had to take required by my insurance company in order to get approved for the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. Initially, when I went to the doctor, I wanted the lap band. I did, some research on the lap band, but I wasn't totally sold on the lap band. And when I went to my doctor, he just asked me, he was like, have you been overweight just about all your life? And, now that I think about it, yeah, I have been overweight all my life. And he just, said, whatever decision you want to make, I will support you 100%. But just know that if you get the lap band, a lot of people come back for revisions because they don't lose as much weight as they think that they will lose. And, sometimes your body rejects the foreign device that's implanted under your skin around your stomach, the band, to help you restrict the food that goes into your stomach. So he was like, are you sure you want to do that? So he introduced the gastric sleeve to me. And, before I just was like, I don't want to have my stomach cut because it's not, the procedure is not reversible. But then I came home and I said, let me just think about it. And I thought about it. I went over and over and over again in my head, if this is a life-changing procedure, then why would I want to reverse it? You know what I mean? Like, who does that? Who says that? So once I did my research about the gastric sleeve gastrectomy, then I was sold on it. I was like, you know what, this is what I want to have. This is what I need. So anyhow, let me just answer those questions as far as the pre-op requirements. And this is just for me. This was my pre-op requirements. This is probably not what everybody has to do. It just depends on what avenue you take to do it. I'm going through my insurance company, and they did have pre-op requirements. One of the requirements was that I see a nutritionalist for 3 consecutive months. Okay, and then I can see him if I need to after surgery. But in order to try to even get approved for the surgery, I had to do 3 consecutive months with the nutritionalist, and they had to be scheduled 30 days apart. And that was a little bit of the hard part, or it was maybe an easy part, because basically you're just going there to touch bases with a medical professional, a nutritionalist, or a dietitian, or whatever, and they basically just want to see what type of mind frame you're in. Like, are you a compulsive eater? Are you an impulsive eater? Like, do you just sit there all day and eat? Or, do you have a medical problem? Or just whatever, whatever your problem is that helps you get to being overweight. So I went to the nutritionalist, and I have to say it was really, really educational, and it was a lot of things that I didn't know. It was a lot of things about food I didn't know, and to say that I've been here 25 years and I eat food every day, it's a lot of things that I didn't know. You know what I mean? And let me be the first to admit, it was a lot of information. It was a lot of information that I had to intake and come home and process and just go over and over and over again in my mind. Because I'm like, okay, if I want to have this surgery, this is what I have to do. So once I came to grasp with that, I was okay with everything else. Another thing was that I had to see a psychiatrist. That was another thing where I guess they wanted to see what type of mind frame you were in. If you were mentally ready for the change, you were about to make in your life. And this decision was going to affect every other decision that you'll ever make going forward. So I saw the psychiatrist September 12th, and like I said, it was a lot of things that I knew about the surgery, and I went over the pros and the cons of having a surgery. I looked at the risks and the rewards, and I just I still decided to do it, and that worked for me. So I guess once I talked to the psychiatrist, she saw what type of mind frame I was in. She gave me the okay. So then I also had to do another requirement. It's called the EDG, and what it is they take a small camera, and you're asleep during the whole procedure, but they put you to sleep, and they put the camera down your throat. And from my understanding, what it is that they look inside your stomach, and they're checking maybe the lining of your stomach and to see if you have the bacteria. What bacteria? I have the slightest idea. But some people have the bacteria. It's not a bad bacteria. I don't know exactly what it is, but they were checking for the bacteria, and I didn't have the bacteria, so that worked for me. I did have a hernia, though. I had a hernia in my at the bottom of my esophagus, and he has to repair that when he goes in to do the surgery. And so I asked him, what is this caused by? Why do I have a hernia? So he's like, it just comes from years and years of being overweight. And for me, now I suffer with heartburn really bad. Like, it doesn't matter what I eat. Sometimes I have heartburn, or sometimes I might have acid reflux, and it just bothers me. So it was all that is caused by the hernia. So I carry Tums around in my purse, Zantac, whatever it is. But whatever it is, it helps me relieve the heartburn. So that's what I had to do in order to get approved for the surgery. Okay, I also had to see my surgeon. And, we went over this. Are you ready for this? And this is what you have to do. Are you ready to commit yourself? And every time, yes, I'm ready. And, that works for me. So If you guys have any other questions for me, definitely inbox me, leave a comment below, and as always, definitely do your own research. Hearsay, you don't want to go by hearsay. You want to do your own research so that you can know what fits your situation, because everybody is going to give you their input, and you'll just come out better if you do your own research, to be honest with you. And like I said, if it's something that you guys want to know about the requirements or anything, like I said, just send me a message, leave a comment below, and what else I can do to help, I am willing to help. So please rate, subscribe, and comment. Have a good day.